Welcome to Loud and Lively with Billie Jean and Sabrina.
I'm Sabrina.
I'm Billie Jean.
I think we forgot to introduce ourselves last week, so we're just making sure everyone knows who we are.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are different people.
But are we? Okay.
So, this week, we're going to talk about social media, but to do that, we're going to start with the drink first.
Oh, yeah.
So, this week, I decided to go with a classic.
Yeah.
Mimosas.
I know, they're so super delicious, and don't let anyone tell you that you can only have them in the morning time or at brunch.
That's wrong.
You can have them in the afternoon. You can have them at night. You can have them right when you wake up. I mean, heck, you can just be drinking mimosas all day long, and like, I'm not gonna judge you. So.
Thanks. That would be bad.
I know.
You would be judging me a lot.
Right, I would, right. And it's like one of the easiest drinks to make, and Billie Jean's gonna like let you know exactly how that goes and how she makes them, but she has like a little twist, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Looks a little fancy.
A little fancy. But we have to sometimes be fancy so we can feel better about ourselves. So
Yes. I didn't even have to like.
That was absolutely fantastic. Okay,
That
so
scared me a little, I'm just gonna say. All right, well, at least it didn't boil over or bubble over. So what I do is I like to put frozen strawberries in them.
yeah, that's the special treat.
So,
I love
frozen strawberries. Why don't we cool our drinks down with a fruity
Yeah.
snack?
It's pretty hot today, so that'll be actually really refreshing.
Really hot.
Yeah.
Really hot.
Yeah.
And then I normally put the orange juice first, and I put about the bottom half. The
Like
bottom.
half the glass. And so these
Let's go with a third of the glass.
okay, so a third of the glass. And look how like cute that looks already, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I put too much orange juice in hers, but she doesn't like to drink, so it's fine.
It's not like I don't like it. I don't know.
You just don't drink a lot.
I don't.
This is
I'm
my
not used to
excuse
it.
to get her to drink.
Just a little drink on a Friday or on a weekend or whatever day that we're doing stuff. Because
Perfect. It didn't boil over.
oh
bubble
my God.
over.
Boil over.
I know. I just keep thinking boil. I don't know why.
It does kind of like bubbling like when you boil water on the stove
It's
or whatever.
true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Here, I'll give you extra. I'll do a
Awesome. Okay, so these are our lovely mimosas.
I definitely need a little kick me up.
So she said she bought like super fancier champagne than she
yes,
normally does.
So normally I go with a $5 bottle. This one is a $10 bottle.
I'm so glad you sprung for this moment. I like spent $10 on champagne. It's so amazing.
Yes.
But yeah.
You know.
So
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, easy peasies. See, I like mimosas. I know last week I was being a whiny baby about the wine and the juice.
Well, wines are it's great.
I like this.
It
Is like one of my
fixes-
favorite things.
Yeah, exactly. So, cheers, everybody.
Awesome. Yeah. That's good.
So now to our actual topic.
Yeah.
Social media.
Oh my gosh.
We're on it. Everybody's on it. Most people, unless you're a caveman, they're on it.
Yeah, and if they tell you they're not on it, they're lying, okay? Which is like a shout out to my husband who says he's never on social media when literally I see him post something every day. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so.
It's a little overwhelming sometimes, I think. Everybody posts a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I try not to. In fact, I try to only post the things that I think are like really above normal, amazing things that, everybody's going to actually care about.
Right.
Otherwise, I don't want to, clog up the feed.
You don't want to be that annoying person that's like, hey, let me show you a picture of what I ate for breakfast. And then let me show you a picture of me brushing my teeth after I ate. And then let me show you a picture of me on my way to work. And then look at my coffee that I got on my way to work. I don't know why I'm sounding like a Valley Girl right now, but still, it's just super annoying. Like you're posting like way too much.
Yes.
Way too much. And I feel like the only time that you're allowed to post a lot of pictures is like when you get married.
Okay.
And then when you have your first child.
What about trips?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want like
but-
20 pictures, but like a few pictures is cool, and especially if you're taking like cool pictures that are artsy, you know, like beautiful pictures.
Like, I mean, I've been to, like, we recently went to New York and we posted a picture. I mean, we posted like 3 a day. So like maybe one in the top of the day, in the middle of the day, and the bottom. But then that's the reason why they make albums, okay? Yeah. Put all your pictures in the album. Don't show me every picture on Facebook.
I agree with that. If you're gonna post
just
photos,
don't do it.
Just put them all in a lump.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to like have my feed so full of all your pictures that I literally am just like trying to scroll so I can get through this mess.
That's when you get unfollowed.
Oh, totally.
Sorry, guys.
I will not even, no, there's no time for that.
I have to go to your page to see anything, and that's never going to happen.
No, it's not. It's not. It's like if I casually see you like in my feed, I'm like, oh, hey, you know, they got a new job. They're having a baby. They're moving away.
That amazing thing.
Yeah, so whatever. Just don't post too much.
No.
Keep it in check, okay? Like,
please.
Really think about it. So, in addition to Facebook, there's like Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram, and there's probably...
I'm waiting for her to tell me because I don't know the other ones.
I think that YouTube would actually be considered as a social media platform.
Okay.
Along with...
I agree with that.
I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. I mean,
those does MySpace still count?
How old are we?
That's just the last platform
I think Justin Timberlake would say yes.
I
think Justin Timberlake would say yes. Yeah, because I think he bought it, right? I think he bought the platform and he uses it for promoting music and stuff right now. I think it's like mostly music.
All right then.
Yeah,
see, I'm not that out of the loop.
So I guess the ones that I mentioned are the biggest ones. I think out of all of those, my favorite is Instagram. I love Instagram because you're just literally seeing people's lives or businesses or what have you in pictures. And pictures are way more fun than like reading your post about how you're ranting about, for example, how you don't like how people drive in your city, which... Believe me, we don't like that. And yes, I have posted a sentence.
We don't like the people that drive in our city.
Oh yeah, no, we don't.
Not that we don't.
We don't. I think I like yelled at an old lady like because I was just feeling so frustrated. She like put her like shopping cart like in a whole parking space, and I was trying to turn in to go and buy like orange juice today, and she like just looked, and then looked away, and I was like, "Come on." Literally, you don't want me to park there? And I was like, whatever. So I kind of like yelled out the window because the windows were down. So and she looked at me and I was like, oh, don't even mess with me.
Oh my gosh. So funny. You're funny.
Anyway, so Instagram, getting back to that.
Yes.
Instagram is like so fun because it's just pictures. And you can tag as many things in those pictures. And so when people go to look for stuff like food or dessert or makeup or whatever, then it's like there. It's easy for you to find something that you're super interested in. As opposed to on Facebook, like you've got to kind of like know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
On Twitter, I don't like tweet. I like follow people that are on Twitter.
I don't even have an account. So
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm the other half that barely posts.
I don't tweet. I like Twitter because people that I'm following, like authors or sports teams, or especially during the NFL, they like update who's playing and who's not playing this week and such, because I do fantasy football, which we'll talk about another time.
She does.
So it keeps you in the loop of like things that are going on with people that are super popular or celebrities or things like that. So that's why I use Twitter, but I don't tweet. I know people that do tweet and I feel like it's a waste of time. Because you only have so many characters you can use.
Oh, see, I didn't even know there was a limit. I knew that it was a small thing.
Yeah, it's a limit. So you can't really do... Okay. You can't, like, write... Which is great, because maybe if they put a limit on Facebook...
Although there are some, maybe like as many posts a day, but there are some like amazing posts that are just really long.
Yes, that's true. Especially stuff that's like inspirational, or people talking about how they've gone through this, that, and the other in their lives, or...
Yeah.
What were you thinking of?
Well... I mean, there are people that, like the other day, there was an event where 2 men were killed on the subway. And this guy got off of the subway 30 minutes before that happened at the same station. And he posted about how he wishes that he would be such a brave person to stand up for those women that were accosted at that point. So, and he worded it so beautifully, but it was a long post. Oh, but it was worth the read. The read. So there are times when long posts are nice. I like them.
Not when it's a rant, though.
Okay, well,
let's just cut rants. Like, that's not a rant. That's like an inspirational story.
Yes.
So unless it's a funny rant, but usually it's not.
That's true.
And believe me, there are so many times when I want to rant on Facebook, but I like literally take a step back as a grown up and say,
good.
no, I'm not going to do this. Yeah.
You're so smart.
I try.
And adulting, look at that. Learn to control those emotions. We're not children anymore.
Slowly but surely. So let's also talk a little bit about Snapchat. Now, I am 31.
I am 30.
I didn't know if you wanted to reveal that.
It's okay.
And
I just did the 30. That's okay.
I feel like I'm too old for Snapchat.
No. I mean, I think that I don't have Snapchat, so I can't really say, but I know so many older people that are into it, and
I do
know
too.
that it does make you like with little cat ears or
Like
I
all
don't
these
even
weird
know what
like
they
filters,
are.
yeah, that you can put on your face.
They make you look cute. I don't really want to see them posted on Facebook though. I see the posts on Facebook because the people think they look so adorable, and I'm not saying that you don't look adorable, but shouldn't that just stay on Snapback? Well, on Snapchat, not Snapback.
See, like we're like whatever for Snapchat. My husband has Snapchat because he works with a lot of young people, and by young I mean like early 20s, and so they're super into it. But I always thought that Snapchat was one of those things where it's like 13-year-old boys trying to take pictures of things they shouldn't be and sending them to people that they shouldn't because they disappear.
Why does that have to be limited to 13-year-olds?
Or whatever. Yeah, okay, that's true. I guess there's like grown men that could be doing this really offensive thing. So I do. I mean, there's plenty of girls out there and ladies and men and friends. Mike uses Snapchat.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
so he
cool.
like snaps his family and stuff like that.
My brother does too.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like I don't hate Snapchat. I just feel like that I'm personally too old for it, and I don't really have the time to be sending snaps
It's
to people.
just the time. That's the thing that gets me is I don't have enough time to post on Facebook. Yeah. Why do I want to keep on top of all these other social media sites and Snapchatting things? Because it seems like people Snapchat all day long. That's how they communicate with each other instead of texting.
But I think that's the point, though. Like, people feel like Snapchat is so quick that they don't have to make this long post on Facebook. So maybe that's the appeal.
Maybe, but I mean, if you're using it just to communicate to somebody, then, I don't know.
Well, it's because no one calls anyone anymore.
That's true.
And texts are kind of hard because people don't know how to use inflection when they're writing text.
Oh, that is so true. So maybe Snapchat fixes that problem. I don't know.
Yeah, but you still kind of look kind of stupid with bunny ears, though.
Do you have to always use the filters?
No, you don't. But they make special filters for certain things that happen, I think, in like in events that happen in like real life.
Oh.
Or like holidays, or like just special ones that come out. Like I think there was like a whole big one. There was like a mustache thing. Yeah. And then there was one that was like you can look like I think there was like a mustache and like hipster glasses and something else. Like I said, I don't have it. It's just like when friends talk to me about how they were snapping and this, that, and the other.
You watch them snap all day long, and then you see all the filters because they also try to snap you in with their Snapchats.
Oh, yeah. I never experienced that.
That happens to me.
No. So I guess, case in point, I really like Instagram. You can take a quick picture and put it out there for the world to see. And I feel like it's really good, like, business-wise, too. Because, like, what if you're, like, super into food photography or regular photography, or you do makeup, or baking. I know a lot of people that do that for baking or any other, like, food-related things. If you like to travel the world, if you just want to share your life with people, I feel like it's a good way to share your life with people, and I feel like it's a good excuse to take selfies sometimes.
But not like posting it on Facebook.
What? No, I do that all the time, though.
I'm just saying, earlier we were saying that it's not cool to post so many photos on Facebook.
Oh, well.
And then here you are talking about Instagram. So
but Instagram is like photo driven, though, so that's like the whole point. It's like you can post all those photos
so
on
you're biased
Instagram.
Because of where it's being posted.
Yeah, because Instagram is all about photos, though. That's why.
And you can search them, so,
That's true.
It's not the same exactly.
I don't think it's the same. Personally. I really like, I mean, Instagram, I'm not going to super hate on Instagram. However, there is something that a friend of ours told us tonight, like what Mike was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to elaborate on that.
No, that's okay. It's all yours.
So basically, we were having a casual conversation and talking about how sometimes on Facebook people can get a little passive aggressive.
That's not Instagram, that was Facebook.
I know, Facebook. I'm rounding back to Facebook.
Oh, okay. I can totally do this one.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay.
So.
No, I don't find people being passive aggressive on Instagram. I'm not sure how you'd really do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll look into
That's
that.
why I was like confused.
No, Facebook.
Okay, Facebook. Yes. So, passive aggressive posts. You post spilling somebody's complete business online, but don't say their name. I hate it when such and such people do such and such things, and you're completely, you know exactly who they're talking about, and it's just frustrating because you should just talk to that person. Don't air your dirty laundry. That's not what Facebook is for.
Yeah, pull up your panties and do what you need to do. Okay?
Exactly. Confront the situation. Take it head on. Don't do it this way. It's very poor character. It's poor taste.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm going to take like 60 seconds to rant about Facebook, just a little bit more than I already have.
Okay, I will take this time to drink.
Okay, so, like we already said, stop posting so many posts on Facebook. Like, no one really cares that you ate this many things throughout the day unless you honestly are doing photo photography. And if you're doing that, do it on Instagram. Okay?
Wrong platform.
Don't be passive aggressive, as she was just talking about. If you have beef with someone, just come out with it. And also, don't come out with it on Facebook. Don't be like, hey, like, Renee, you're such a B word and you're so terrible and I hate the way you treated me, or you cheated with my boyfriend, or this, that, and the other. No one cares about that, okay? This isn't a soap opera. I don't want to see it. I've seen it.
I don't think it's so much as it's just a bad taste in a personal way of being.
It's very inappropriate.
Do you really want to do that? Because that shows more about you than it does about the other people.
Oh, totally. Yes. Also, don't sound like you're like the most wise person ever on Facebook, okay? So you know when people will like be like, hey, can I get suggestions on this, that, and the other? Or they'll be like, oh, I started doing this. Don't act like you're like all high and mighty, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that because of this and this reasons. And my last rant, don't get into crazy political debates on Facebook. I think talking a little bit about it and the issues that are happening in our country, but don't like attack people on Facebook, okay? Because that's just in bad taste.
Going too far.
It's in bad taste. It's disrespectful, okay?
Yeah.
So keep it in check.
Supposed to be happy, friendly people in the world.
Yeah, totally. So don't be a jerk on Facebook, because anyone can be a super coward and be a jerk on the internet, okay? It takes a real bold, brave person to tell people how they feel in person.
Yes.
Without making it a fight, okay? So
True.
Let's just keep it cool on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So, point of the matter.
Yeah.
Really. Remember to spend time face to face with people. Getting all of your feels out online is, that's a great outlet, sure, but that's not how it was supposed to be.
Write a blog if you're going to do that.
Yes. Yes, that's the perfect place to put that in, you know? I just don't like the fact that a lot of people nowadays don't spend as much time with each other face to face. They are always asking, hey, did you see my post? And I'm just like, no, I didn't, but I can look for it now because you said that.
Right.
Like, I'm not on there all the time because I'm living my life. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be online, because I definitely am online. Yeah. I just try to minimize it, and actually spend time with my friends in person as much as I can, although it's not all the time because I'm also really busy, so.
But yes, post your thing online, and then if you want your closest friends to know, why don't you just text them?
Yes.
Yeah, for example, my friend posted online that she's looking for a new house to move into.
Nice.
And their family's growing.
Yeah.
But then she also texted me.
That's smart.
Or, on the inverse, she posted that online, and I went and posted, I hit the like button, which, oh my gosh, we should talk about that another time. But then I also texted her, and I was like, hey, that's such great news, blah, blah, blah. Let's have a deeper conversation about it, not on Facebook, okay?
Yes.
Like, you can be encouraging and be like, hey, congrats, but it's like the whole happy birthday thing. You say happy birthday to someone on Facebook, but if they're your close friend, you should, text them.
Yes,
or call them.
definitely.
Or send them a video, or a card, or a present, or all these things. Anything. Don't just leave it on Facebook, because it's like...
That's not for your acquaintances, I feel like.
But also, how do they know that you actually remember their birthday? Because Facebook just told you. Think about that.
Do we really remember everybody's birthday?
I remember a lot of people's birthdays.
Do you remember mine?
January 17th.
Good job.
Yes. Had to dig deep in my brain. Yes. There's a lot of birthdays in January for like my family and friends. So yeah.
Good job.
Do you know
November 11th.
10th.
10th.
It's right next to a holiday. It's okay.
Okay. I get a pass, right?
Yes, totally fine. I'm not offended at all. If Facebook is the way that you used to remember people's birthdays, like no shame in that game. I'm just saying that you should be.
I'm bad with dates.
You should just put a little bit more effort in if they're your close friends.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
So yeah. So on that note, we have our awesome tip of the week.
Yes. So with all of this wonderful drinking. People can get dehydrated, right? I mean, pretty dehydrated, right? I mean, hangovers can be a pain, and especially if you have to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
So, there's a debate going on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not a debate, I think.
It's a
Gatorade
preference.
is, what most people go to hydrate themselves, right? But Pedialyte is 10 times more hydrating than Gatorade.
Less sugar too.
Yes, lots less sugar.
Yeah.
But if you go to work with a Pedialyte, people know what's going on.
They totally do. They
Yeah.
totally do. I feel like anywhere you have a Pedialyte and you're a grown adult, they know what's happening.
Exactly.
I think I saw her walk out of her apartment once and she had a Pedialyte and I'm like, oh girl, what happened?
Yeah, that definitely happened.
But on the inverse, there's something even better.
Use coconut water.
Yeah.
It's just as hydrating.
Yeah.
And inconspicuous. People just think you're trying to be healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're
And
on that
then
healthy craze. So.
It helps you
Yeah, it helps you feel totally better.
a lot better.
Coconut water is super healthy in general. Like, you should add it to like everything that you're drinking.
Potassium, all those things
Yeah,
that are in there.
electrolytes and
yeah,
it's just-
So potassium also helps with like muscle issues, so
cramping
like
and stuff.
cramping and
Yeah,
stuff, which
yeah.
happens when you are super dehydrated. So
Let's hope you didn't drink that much.
coconut water, though, just in case you did.
Yes.
And on that note,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us.
Thanks, friends.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.